Minecraft YouTube channel's most common series, Let's Play series. Most Let's Play series only show the player playing through the game with not much editing and being relatively entertaining. In this Let's Play, I will try to make this the best Let's Play series you have ever seen over time. Also guys, if you could take the time to subscribe, it would help me out a ton as we are on the quest for 1,450 subscribers. Our first task is to create the world. So we're in the world, and we seem to be on very mountainous terrain. I must say it will make a great view, but it's a very deadly drop if we ever fall all the way down there. Our first task is to mine up this fallen tree. Mission: mine up the fallen tree accomplished. We now have 5 oak logs. This wood shall serve very useful in making tools later on. Let's also mine up this other oak tree on our way to find a place to build our house. And let's mine up a 3rd oak tree to get even more wood. We're now up to an eye-popping 17 oak logs, which is extremely good for just starting our Let's Play series. Now let's go ahead and turn our oak wood into oak planks. I've also gone ahead and made a crafting table and made myself full wooden tools. I've also just gotten my first piece of wool and some raw mutton, and a second piece of wool and some more raw mutton. And I finally found the place to build my house. Now let's place down our crafting table and let's start getting ourselves situated with some oak wood walls. And we've now got the basic walls of our house for now. And I've just placed the door on my house to avoid any mobs from getting into my house. Plus, I've also swept the floor clear of snow. And I'm completely out of oak planks now. I've gotten done with more of the wall, but now I need to go get more oak planks. I've also gone ahead and crafted 10 snow blocks. Now let's mine up 20 pieces of cobblestone. Awesome! We now have 20 pieces of cobblestone. And I've also appeared to find coal in this cave. Let's go ahead and mine it up. And from that, we got 3 pieces of coal. I also found some iron along the way, but let's go ahead and mine that up later. And I've just turned on coordinates. That way, if we ever die, we'll know where our base was. Mission: get 3 pieces of wool accomplished. We'll now be able to make a bed, which will be key to not die during the night. With that, we also got more raw mutton. In fact, let's go ahead and mine up a bit of oak leaves off this oak tree. That way, we can get some saplings and we'll be able to plant some oak trees at home. And with that, we got 1 apple and 1 oak sapling. That's really good. Now to head back home. And we made it back home. Now let's mine up the spruce tree. And we ended up with 4 spruce logs. That is a pretty good amount. And I've just made our bed. Now let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Our first day in this Let's Play series is now completed. I've also gone ahead and placed our first furnace down. And for some added decoration, I've even placed a campfire with some snow benches around the campfire. The snow benches are just basically snow blocks around. Just imagine them as benches. And I was also able to set my raw mutton on the campfire, so now it will turn into cooked mutton soon. Now let's mine up another spruce tree. And from that, we got 10 more spruce logs. And we've also collected our 4 cooked mutton. And I've gone ahead and turned my 10 spruce logs into spruce planks. And I've set 2 more pieces of raw mutton on the campfire. And I've replenished my hunger. And chucked half of my spruce planks into my furnace. I've also just gone ahead and upgraded my wooden tools to stone tools, which should be much better. And I've gone ahead and changed my floor from grass blocks to spruce wood. Now it's starting to look much more like a house. I also got some more food along the way since my cooked mutton was ready. And I also had to mine up another spruce tree to have enough wood to finish the floor. Also guys, don't tell anyone, but the floor is actually spruce wood slabs just so we could conserve the wood. But no one needs to know that. And I've added 2 spruce stairs to each side of the door to look like benches. That way the house pops out even more. Let's actually mine out the back of my house, because what I'm thinking is we could put a window in the back of my house to have spruce wood around the window. I think that would look really good. And then it could like look out to the campfire so we have a nice warm view during the night so it can feel comfy. Awesome! And I now have the framework for my window. I think that window is just gonna make everything look much better. And with the spare oak wood I got back, I've also started patching up more of the wall. I've just done a bit of terraforming, and I've also shifted the campfire with the benches to the left so we could actually see it perfectly aligned through the window. That way we get a nice cozy view just like we wanted to. And I've also used my spare dirt I still had to do a bit more terraforming. And now to create a little area where we'll be able to plant our seeds. I think that looks very good. Oh no, guys, we're being ambushed. This is really bad. This is really bad. Run. Oh no, and we stepped into fire. This is badder than I expected. Oh no, this is, yeah, great going. I just died, guys. This did not go as planned. Well, at least we aren't on hardcore. Let's try to find our stuff back ASAP. So I've died over 3 times during the night, but it's now day, and I've managed to find my stuff for the 4th time. Next time it turns night, I'm going to bed as soon as possible. And I'm pretty sure I've collected all of my stuff now. Now let's go ahead and start on a path that leads from the top of the mountain to the bottom, because there's a river down there and I see sand. So I want to have an accessible and easy way to get up and down from the mountain. So here's a time lapse of me finishing the path. Awesome! We've now made the path that goes all the way to the bottom. Now let's mine up a bit of sand. 17 pieces of sand should do me for now. Now let's get all the way back to the top of the mountain. Awesome! Now let's go ahead and set this sand to smelt. Awesome! And with that, I just finished the window. I've also planted my first tree and made a nice little area for it. And I've also mined up some dirt and made my house with the crafting table and furnace symmetrical on the left hand. So now our house also has more detail, and we have some oak wood waiting for us. I must say I'm a big fan of the window as it looks really good. Now let's go ahead and mine up this oak tree. Awesome! We now have 6 oak logs. Now let's repeat the process over a couple of times and get more logs. So I've just planted the tree back, and I've also set up another area for another tree. That way we make more wood quicker. And I've just gone ahead and filled in more of the walls. Now our house is starting to look very good. It's starting to look like a real house. I've also just gone ahead and placed a couple torches inside our house. They're basically dotted all around the place. And in fact, I've also added cobblestone slabs next to my bed to try and attempt to make a kind of shelving system. Now let's go ahead and create a cobblestone slab path in front of our house. Amazing! I've just created the path and added some torches next to it, and I really like it. Also, I bone mealed our oak tree, so that way when we need more oak wood, we'll have it. And I've just chopped up another spruce tree. In fact, I've also planted 2 spruce saplings, because we can't just deforest, we've also got to replant, guys. And I've crafted my spruce logs into spruce planks. And I've also finished the second lot for my tree. And I've just chopped up another oak tree. And I've added torches near the second lot for my second tree. Now here's a time lapse of me going on a short mining expedition. I must say, the mining journey was really successful. I got tons of coal, tons of iron, and tons of copper. I'd say that's a job well done. I also had a clear run all the way to my house and was able to sleep on time before the mobs killed me again. I've just gone ahead and chucked my iron in the furnace and chucked some wood in it also to help it smelt. I've also decided to swap my wood for coal because it's much more efficient that way. I've just killed my first creeper, and I've collected all the loot drops that were left by the skeletons since they burned. And from those skeletons, I got bones, which I was able to convert into bone meal, so I got loads loads of oak wood. I was able to get over a stack of wood. And with all of that wood, I was able to get my wall fully completed and even start on the roof. I must say this was really successful. And I just got ourselves full iron tools. And I've started on making iron armor. So far we have an iron helmet, which is a good start to our iron suit. Thank you so much for watching and keep on glowing.